I've been principal at Sacred Heart for 13 years, and it has been a journey. And I know that phrase is used often, but it really has been. There have been some really amazing highs and some pretty rough lows. When I first got to Sacred Heart Catholic School, the first realization was our enrollment is not where it needs to be. My first year, we started with this major drop in enrollment. And it took a while for it to start building back up. And I kept thinking to myself, in our parish, Sacred Heart Parish, there are 7 to 9 masses. 7 of them are in Spanish. Children everywhere. It's a very young parish. And I kept thinking to myself, why can't I get 40 more kids out of this humongous parish to be able to come to our school? And so we would try the traditional things. We do open house, trying to do a little bit of advertising, and in retrospect, it's comical, the things that were right under our noses to be able to do, such as speaking at Mass in Spanish. And even when I did do that initially, my message was not what people wanted to hear, what was important to them. You know, I did academics are wonderful, your kids will get a great education, but I left out the important things such as being a faith community first, letting people know that their children would be cared for, they would be loved, that they would be in a very safe and orderly environment. And to me it was like, well, how did I miss that? That's clearly, as a parent, something that I want for my child.
When we first moved here, we actually came from California, from Los Angeles, and I had always gone to a public school before then. I had never had anybody talk to me about the faith or talk to me about seeking that guidance from God. So when I got here and I was immersed in all this faith and this joy and this inspiration, it helped me become a better daughter to my parents. It helped me become stronger in my faith, but also stronger in me, like finding myself. I don't think I had a clear understanding of what it was to be yourself until I was able to kind of combine that with my faith and see that inspiration and be able to kind of conduct others to see that as well.
One of the things that really took off for us in terms of enrollment and learning and welcoming Latino children is the pastor's role and the difference it made from having the pastor speak from the ambo and in the community about our school and inviting people. We spoke at all the masses, and Father Roberto was wonderful because he introduced me and endorsed the school and really encouraged people to come and ask me after Mass to come and find out more information. And I was cautiously optimistic because I actually had people stop and ask some questions, and I wasn't sure if they were just trying to be polite or really wanted information. So I shared, and one of the things that was different about this message from other times I spoke at Mass was remembering to speak to the heart of what people want for their children, about them being safe, that we teach religion, that our faith is just entwined in everything that we do at the school. So Monday morning in July, I came to work, casual, thinking, well, you know, maybe someone might come, but kind of also having that doubt that it's going to be a regular summer and nobody's coming to enroll. And I pulled up at 9 o'clock and there were people already waiting in their cars and at the front door. I'm thinking, this is exciting, but I didn't know what they were here for. And so I greeted everyone and they said, well, we're here, we heard you talk at Mass and we want to find out information for our school. So I called Father Roberto and I said, is there any chance you could come with me? And we ended up doing a group tour with probably 6 families at the time and just showed him the school, and he would talk and I would say something, and it wasn't anything practiced, and it was just exhilarating. I stayed that night. It was easily 8:30 in the evening enrolling children, and I was just so excited. I could not believe it, just from the endorsement from the pastor, changing the message, that it made such a difference. And then we just had that steady stream over the summer, and we started with it's like 25 new students. It was extraordinary, and it didn't cost anything. It took a weekend of going to 9 masses, which was, I've only repeated that one other time, but it was worth the time, and it was more than I could have ever even begun to hope for with all the students that came that year. When I first got here, we were probably at 60% of our student population were Latino students. Now we are over 90% of our students are Latino. A big shift has been in the last 5 or 6 years that a lot of the students that are Latinos are ones that are recently arrived with their families. What families have started adding as more Latinos started coming to the school was, well, can we celebrate some of our heritage, our cultural experiences that we have? And it's just enriched the things that we do in school. The majority of our students are English language learners. In our pre-K classroom, there are children who come in that speak no English, and it's amazing how quickly they pick up the language. And it's absolutely adorable to see some of the pre-K and kindergarten students who are bilingual, who are able to help the children who don't speak English, actually translating what the teacher is asking them to do if they're not understanding. And it's amazing how just at such a young age, in 4 and 5, that they automatically just jump in and say, oh, I'm going to help this little one that's next to me.
We try to live like a family, a real family of faith. I learn from the kids and from the teachers how to live the faith in the ordinary day. And sometimes I go to play with the kids. Sometimes we have confessions, the Mass. And when there are some problems, we talk with the kids, and me and the other priests too. And we have a lot of communication with the principal, Joana, and with the other teachers.
Teachers here are so willing to put forth the effort, the willingness to learn. With Adriana, one of our teachers, going to Notre Dame's English as a new language, she's come back with just so many strategies that she has been able to offer and share with teachers that they're implementing and seeing results from.
Is that a convey word? No.
All the people that have come through Sacred Heart, parents, teachers, pastors, associate pastors, the staff, everyone has added a piece to make Sacred Heart what it is now. As principal, you wear all kinds of hats, being the advocate for what teachers need, what staff need, what parents need, what most importantly, what the children need to be able to succeed.
I remember being here at Sacred Heart and always looking up to her and being like, yeah, I can come to talk to Ms. Camacho if I need anything. And so she makes this community vibrant. She makes it be the one thing that is hopeful to all parents, and especially for my mom and my dad. If my parents hadn't come to her in order to kind of find out about Sacred Heart, we wouldn't have gotten that chance, first of all. So I think that she served to be the thing that kind of opened up that barrier and gave us hope. Like at the very beginning, she's always been my hope. So she's always been the person that has guided me through and has been a role model, especially in my life.
Ruby is a dream student. She is wonderful. Her family is so supportive of our school and our teachers and of me. Ruby is determined. She's driven. When she first started, it's like, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it wasn't dreaming that everything is within her grasp. And as she continually worked hard and did wonderfully in school academically, grew as a person spiritually, she just blossomed. And she's at the high school now. She's graduating from Mount St. Mary's, and she is scholarships, just which one do you want to pick? And I am just so happy for her. And she always comes back and shares. It's very gratifying to hear when they come back and say, oh, I got this accepted into whatever college, or even more importantly, they have scholarships and to prestigious universities. It's pretty overwhelming what we are able to accomplish to be able to open so many doors for them. And it's through their hard work, but I believe that we have been instrumental in building that foundation for them so that they can succeed. When things were bad for us at Sacred Heart sometimes, in worrying about how low can our enrollment go before someone says, you know what, this school is a red flag with their enrollment being so low that they're not going to stay open. And I knew I was working really hard, but I wasn't working smart because I didn't have all the strategies that I had learned at LEI. There was always a fear going through me that was palpable at times, or a feeling of desperation. But what I do understand now, especially looking back from where we started to where we are now, is that prayer works, hard work really works, not being afraid to do things differently, not being afraid to speak out when you need help and other people to join you in what you're trying to accomplish. All the things that were wonderful were gifts, all the things that were not so wonderful were gifts to make me the person that I am now, to be able to lead this community. It's always so beautiful to see, especially at our graduation, and we give awards, and the parents who are so impressed with their children, who are so proud of their children, and in some cases who have already achieved more in their education in 8th grade than they have in their whole life. And you can just see that hope that they have for their children, for things, better things for them to come. It's worth all the effort and the hours that you put in, because they appreciate it, they succeed. And I always tell them when they leave, I'm expecting to hear great things from you, and they don't let us down.